Hello! So, here we are in Rio de Janeiro, and I think lately this has been one of my favorite places to fly in the world. I really cannot wait to fly on the smaller airports here with maybe the 737-600 that is being released by PMDG. But for now, let's hop into the Fenix A320 and head over to Sao Paulo for a short flight and hopefully some nice scenery and nice weather along the way. I will try to not talk as much in this video while my colleague down there is departing in the distance. I did already load up my flight plan in in our MCDU. So let's head into the flight deck and start our cockpit preparation. So I already set our IRS ADIRS to on position, and let's start with our cruise supply. The emergency exterior lights are armed, external powers on. I set the batteries to on. Nav lights on one position with our logo. That's just perfect. Beacon can stay offline for a little while, and strobe as well. Let's see. I only set my standard flight plan from SimBrief, and regarding our departure, I will leave it completely to ATC this time, because I'm quite curious what they come up with and if it's actually a good flying experience, and especially with the vias in departures and approach. I'm quite curious to see how that works out. Now with Phoenix, it's also very nice that they fully integrated SimBrief, I mean GSX. So I wonder if in this flight it's basically just as simple as normal. So I've here my load sheet. We planned for 135 passengers with a cargo luggage of 4,464 pounds in this case, and a fuel of 12,608. So I already resent the load sheet from SimBrief, and let's see if GSX is up to the task. I will not touch anything. I will leave it completely to GSX for this flight. And I think with that being said, our fuel is hopefully coming here very soon now. So let's open our cabin door. Oh, look at this beautiful livery. I like that. I'm really into color blocks, but this is especially pretty nice. Let's see. World Airliner, Winner, Apex, best seat comfort in South America. Beautiful. I'm sure these are all signals, or like I know that in marine life we have these color combination that signals something, but I suppose it could be the same here. Secure table, blah, blah, blah. Not too much information. I like the colors though. I don't know why. Love it. Looks very retro, very lovely to me. And our cabin is nice and clean. Let's see. Vamos, LATAM Lisboa. Well, that's far away. It's quite far away from here. I'm quite sure I do have Brazilian version of LATAM here. Yes, that kind of looks like Brazil to me. So here are we in our flight deck, being delivered our food and beverages for on board, and the fuel is also nicely being delivered. Now I hope our jetway will connect soon, because I find that if I want to do a walk around in this beautiful simulated A320, you can see that I will just get up here, and first I thought it was a bug, but actually it's quite nice, because you literally stand up from the chair and you have to walk outside. You have to open the door yourself. Not sure how it works. Let's see. La la la. Disarmed. That's totally fine. Can I open my door? Hold up. I did that. Oh, more. Yeah. And then? Oh, we have this. Oh. Wow. I mean, it's something special with the Phoenix Airbus. What an experience. So let's whoop, jump out and have a quick walk around of the exterior, because we have to see if our lovely little bird here is also ready to fly. Our sensors are looking clean, which is very important because they also provide us with our speed information, altitude information, etc. So with them we are fully blind and the plane cannot operate. The tires are yeah, they're looking pretty good to me. It's very important that you still can see the relief, we say in the Netherlands, of the tires, and the wiring of the rubber is not coming through. So that looks quite good to me. And we have lights. It's very important, even though it's daylight. Several conditions we really need our lights. Let's check our engine number 1. And all the blades are, I would say, looking quite nice to me. But I do notice in the texturing here, on purpose, they give this little. Yeah, in real life this would be a little worse for wear to me, but hey, it's I'm just a nobody. Oh wow, certainly we have been patched up many times here, but actually that makes it quite beautiful and delicious, I'd say. I love it. I really love it so much. And the wings are in good condition. Ailerons are clear and unobstructed, and our nav light is working. So let's quickly check our left main gear. I can see no hydraulic leaks. Tires are in good condition and our brakes are sufficient enough. Governo Federal Brasil. União e Reconstrução. So the Ministry of Tourism from the federal government of Brazil, a union, and reconstruction, I don't know, Latin languages. But I totally agree, and I'm glad that they're doing their best, and it's such a beautiful country. Elevator and rudder are definitely pristine to me. We can see our little tactic thingies. Oh, what's that? Good. Do your thing. Which I've been told, like, this is what releases all the static buildup from our fuselage. So quite important. And not only if you get hit by lightning, but also the movement of the plane through the air generates a lot of friction and energy. So that could result in too much static energy, and this will make sure that, and also on the wings you will see them, that this buildup gets released in an efficient way. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I thought that was exactly what those things are for. Let's see our right gear. No, we don't need that, right? Are you also? I don't think this will. Boarding has started. So, yeah, no hydraulic leaks. Gears are okay. The brakes are okay. Right wing is looking fine. And here you have those static discharge little antenna thingies. They must have a very, I'm sure they have a very fancy name. Look at that nav light. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey sir, how far are we on our fuel? Ah, we're done. You can send the bill to our company. And, ooh, engine number 2 2 is in the same condition as engine number 1. Also, I wonder, like this little pin here, is that our sensor for freezing conditions? Ah, look, I'm not the only one on the server today. That was actually a real life person.
248 heavy Galileo Tower. Can you repeat that?
Well, since I opened the door myself, let me also close it and let GSX
Clearance on request.
take over when it's required. How do I do that? I think I might have to be in.
Speedbird 248, cleared to Heathrow via the Smith 1 Alpha departure. Then as filed. Departure runway 15. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 119er decimal 0 squawk 4423.
Can I close it like this? Ooh. Well, it's okay. Let's just take a seat. Let me just, door is open. Can I toggle jetway? Just in case.
1 Alpha departure, then a tail departing runway 15, initial climb to 4,000 feet.
Because I can hear the cabin music already started and our fueling is complete.
Speedbird 248, read back correct. Ground is on 121.65, safe flight, sir.
So, set our fuel pump, start our APU, so our cabin could have some cool air coming in. Let's wait for that. And meanwhile, we can set our signs to the on position. And once that being loaded up, let's set our weights. So I do have to wait with our center of gravity because it's a generic, they are live. So while I can already set my fuel 4.4 in this case, excuse me, 12.6, we'll just have to wait a little bit with the rest. I think I can hear some lovely cabin music. While we wait. I must say, there's always something special about flying in Fenix Airbus. Let me quickly open the door in the room where I'm sitting right now because it's getting hot without packs, and I have a 5090 blasting right beside me, which is the same feeling as in the cabin over there in Rio, I suppose. So our APU bleed sets, so beacon can come alive, and that makes our external power disconnects. Passengers are fully boarded.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight.
Not visible, unfortunately, because that has to do with probably that I didn't set the jetway.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard LATAM Brazil Flight 341, departing for Congonhas Airport. Our estimated flight time is approximately 50 minutes. Please pay close attention to the following safety demonstration, as it contains important information for everyone, even frequent flyers. Fasten your seat belts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. The seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. Put it on and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device becomes hot or shows signs of damage, please inform a crew member right away. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, so I have both Phoenix and Pay Attention cabin crew blasting at me. I'm terribly sorry for the overdose here, but I hope...
Departure checks completed. Bypass being set.
Oh my god! They are going for pushback already. I didn't even ask for IFR clearance. Okay, so the radio is on. Bon dia, LATAM 311 requesting IFR clearance to Sao Paulo.
Marking gear.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
This is, I'm not sure if this is normal in Brazil, but that's actually hard work as a pilot. So let me quickly...
TAM 341, cleared to Sao Paulo via the Tivro 1 Bravo departure, then as filed. Departure runway 15, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 119er, decimal 0 squawk 6261.
Okay, let's set that. So, clear to Sao Paulo via the Tivro 1 Bravo departure, departure runway 15, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 119er, 0 squawk 6261, LATAM 341. Oh, I don't know yet. We'll wait for our pushback.
TAM 341, read back correct. Ground is on 121.65, safe flight, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. But let's see, we are cleared for runway 15. And we are cleared for this one, Tivro 1B departure. No transition for this departure. So let's set that, and while we set that, we did set our weights, so it's a runway 15. Can I quickly do a performance calculation? Yep, runway 15 is set, sync the weather, calculate, and we have our V speeds, and they look actually pretty dang reliable to me. Yes, I like what I see. And they're already set for us. Isn't that very, very lovely? Okay, so that made me hurry like a little bit. So, but still, let's check very well if we have everything set. Of course, our aiders are set. Our oxygen is set. Fuel pumps are on, and right now we're on APU, beacon is on, and the nav lights are on 1. The passenger signs are set, and that's a go for me. So let's head over to ground. And where is ground? It's 121.65. Double check, I am there. Bon dia, ground, requesting pushback and engine start, LATAM 341.
TAM 341 pushback and start approved. Face south.
Face south. Okay, so we can give that to continue pushback. Face. Oh, I don't have. Apparently, I don't have a profile. But let's do nose right.
If you parking brakes, please.
We can release our parking brakes.
Commencing push.
Commencing push.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Okay, so let's start with engine number 2, like so, and let us have a look. That doesn't sound really good, does it? It does. I'm used to the Boeing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Illuminated signs and crew instructions including the following safety procedures.
Please set parking brakes.
Starting engine number 1 and set our parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for a
And the
good
brace
engine start.
position, which you
Galileo
must
ground.
adopt if you hear
Speedbird
brace,
240 can be
brave.
replaced. Pushing start.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits
Speedbird
nearest to you.
248, push back and start
Please
approved.
be aware that
Face
the
southeast.
nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you.
Safe
to
flight,
the
Speedbird,
exit.
LATAM
In an
341.
emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask
So let's
towards you
confirm.
to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. And
Cockpit to
breathe
ground.
normally.
We have a good
Hold the
engine
mask
start.
in place
You can
with the
disconnect.
strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head.
Okay, that's set. So flaps are set to one position, and we have a perfect engine start. So let's set our switch back to normal. If you can come offline, and let's ask for taxi clearance. LATAM 341 asking taxi clearance to the runway.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
TAM 341, runway 15, taxi via Yankee 4, Yankee 2, Yankee Lima 4, Bravo Alpha.
Okay, and while that's being done, I'll hand over ATC to my co-pilots, so I can focus a bit more on our flight. And of course, I chose the wrong direction for a nose. So let's release our parking brakes, set our ground spoilers to arm position and auto brake to full. That is for now our complete procedure, and taxi lights can come on, so those are runway lights. And make a quick turn. Let's see, our left is clear, our right is clear, and thank God we have enough room here to make a gentle turn, I hope. Doesn't really make sense though, because we have to backtrack anyway, but I will just follow what I'm being told by ATC. I don't know why, but the sim is running buttery smooth today. Let's see. There is our right. Do we have a visual on the Speedbird? Not yet. ours. There's a Gol 737, and that's what I actually want to fly. But there's this beautiful airport scenery here in downtown Rio. Actually one of the most beautiful sceneries I've seen in the sim so far. But it's basically only serviceable by smaller aircraft. Oh, that's way too fast. I'm sorry for that. Still getting used to these new rudder pedals. But actually that might be quite nice when ATR is released for FS24. I've heard it 2 weeks ago on FS Weekend, and really made my day. Clear on both sides. I can see our Speedbird over there. I would love to wave him goodbye. All the way back to London he goes. And actually that's not AI traffic, it's a real person playing. Because in Say Intention AI you can merge all uses of Say Intention together with AI, and it makes for a soft core, I'd say, VATSIM experience. And for me as a new user, a new simmer, it's a very nice way to get familiar with everything it has to offer before I make the plunge into VATSIM. Because I really want to, but it's still quite scary to me. So I definitely need to practice a lot more. Well, we are entering the runway, or nearing the runway, I'd say. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Very well. Looks like we have a few thunderstorms that are building right now, which reminds me that we quickly tiptoe on the brake. Weather radar is on.
Speedbird 248, runway 15, taxi via Yankee 1, Lima 2, Bravo Alpha.
So.
Taxi via Yankee 1, Lima 2, Bravo Alpha, runway 15.
While I'm doing that, I can hopefully move. And there he is. And let's test our takeoff config. Do we also have like checklists here? Cannot see. No, I think that's something especially for the newer Airbuses. That's okay. I wonder what your favorite Airbus is in sim right now. I love Fenix, it's buttery smooth, but something really special also about the A350. So can you imagine if Fenix later would build like a heavy Airbus? Oh wow. sea. Tower. LATAM 341 holding short runway 15.
TAM 341, runway 15, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. I will set my landing lights to on position. That will flip both switches. Throttle to auto. Let's turn on the wing lights so our passengers have a nice view. Give them a little chime. And off we go.
Approaching runway 15.
Yes.
TAM 341, runway 15, wind 130 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for taking LATAM 341. Let's get ourselves nice and center. We have a nice headwind this time. Perfect. I hope I don't botch it up. And there we have our beautiful A350 from British Air, our Speedbirds. But let's set our thrust to 40. Stable. Flex. Oh, always a little bit finicky, and there we are.
On runway 15 remaining. 9,600 feet.
Yes. V1 and rotate. Beautiful. Positive rate. The gear up. And there we go.
TAM 341, contact departure.
Another climb. This should be it. I find it pretty
Speedbird 248 heavy, runway 15, wind 130 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
difficult to let's set our autopilot.
Good evening, climbing through 1000.
Flaps can come up.
TAM 341, Rio departure, negative radar contact. Please verify your squawking 6261 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Oh, my bad. Completely forgot about that.
TAM 341, radar contact. 4 east of Galeão at 2400 feet. Rio de Janeiro, QNH 1013. Climb via the seat to flight level 240, turn right. Heading 230, vectors to Tivro. Then on course.
Oh my. So, QNH 013, climb via the seat to flight level 240.
Climb via the seat to flight level 240. Right heading 230 for vectors to Tivro, then on course. QNH 1013, TAM 341.
To Tivro and then of course.
TAM 341, contact Curitiba Center on 125.35.
Let's quickly hop outside for a view. And there we go.
Contacting Curitiba Center on 125.35, TAM 341.
few moments, we will commence our in-flight service.
Curitiba Center, TAM 341. Good evening, 4500 for flight level 240.
TAM 341, Curitiba Center identified. Good evening, Rio de Janeiro, QNH 1014.
QNH 1014, TAM 341.
yeah, it's at times like this that there are basically no words to describe where we finally are in the possibilities of flight simulation. I think as a child my dreams were less refined and beautiful as we are right now. I couldn't imagine something like this. And I still remembering tweaking FSX and FS2013, I think, or 2003. Yeah, hours and hours to get like
Dear guests,
fluffy
we are
clouds.
pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, and we appreciate your patience. Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil.
We have some weather coming up. Cabin crew, we do expect some turbulence ahead in approximately 5 minutes from now, so I'll keep the seatbelts on and I'll give you a heads up if we are getting into calm weather.
Copy, Captain. We will keep the seatbelts on and prepare for the expected turbulence.
So we are set until deep low. And they said, resume on course. But Curitiba, can you give us our expected approach and runway into Sao Paulo, LATAM 341? Then I will set according to my flight plan. So that would be ILS 17 right with the Octa, excuse me, to Alpha. I hope to get a transition. I could possibly check on the map, but I'm not sure if I'm short on time. So let's clear these for now. If we do receive a via from HC, we can also insert that later. I just released the passenger seatbelt sign, and you can start a small passenger service, cabin service. My apologies. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign has been turned off, and we will begin our cabin service shortly. Please feel free to relax and enjoy the flight. Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil.
Amazing that you can still see downtown Rio from here. That's the airport where we just departed from. Stadium is over there. Over there, somewhere over here, is the famous area where they do the beautiful, beautiful Carnaval de Rio. And we have some beautiful airports somewhere over here. How I love this city. I think that's his place, with all the beautiful wagons during Carnival. What a thrill it must be to be there. To all you Brazilians out there, be very happy. Can I? Yes, we can. 3. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
TAM 341, climb flight level 260.
260. Currently, I'm so immersed, so almost addicted. I don't even want to sleep. I've been sleeping 6-hour nights for almost 2 weeks now because I just want to play. It's terrible. And yet amazing. And even in my dreams, I had this dream where I was a passenger in the KLM City Hopper, and we were approaching London City Airport from the north, but we had to make a go around, and while we were doing our turn a bank to the right, I could see 2 EasyJet A320s in the water of the Thames River. I was like, oh, that's not good. But then we made our turn into approach, and you could also, because in my dream it was really weird, there was no separate cabin or a cockpit, so I could see straight into the flight deck. And this pilot, you could see the bank was not enough. We would hit like one of the buildings with our plane, and instead of going full thrust and abort, she was making signs with the left hand like please, and making little prayer things with her head. So I was like, oh my god, you're a pilot, what are you doing? And we hit the building and I woke up. But yeah, I woke up, and of course I am still thinking about one of my next flights will be Schiphol to
Dear
London
guests,
City.
we are now at cruising altitude, and the cabin crew will begin the snack and beverage service shortly. We invite you to try our delicious empanadas and refreshing tropical juices from the LATAM Brazil menu. After the service, selected items from the LATAM shop will be available for you to browse. Thank you for flying with us.
Did we, what is, let me see, 320, 260, Let's change this. Not sure what I did there, but yeah, we're learning. And we've learned. Can I get me some sunblind here? Are they stowed somewhere? No. Wonderful. Yeah. Let's have a nice view of the coastline.
TAM 341, expect the OGTAL 2 Alpha arrival, IBDAL transition. I'll call your descent in roughly 10 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Expecting the OGTA 2 Alpha arrival, IBDL transition, TAM 341.
Right after. Let's see. We might start a bit earlier. Because I feel that somehow with SimBrief integration and VNAV profiles, it's better safe to be sorry lately. And especially where we are heading, it might be quite challenging if we have to do go around. Let's set our auto brakes to medium position. And already are, because I'm alone here, I want to be prepared. Let's see, do we have weather? One 018. Nice temperature of 27 and 178 knots. Right. Let's see. That's it. We are cleared for 17 right, I hope. For our ILS 1200, I think. 503 for President Flight Director. I do have that. So visibility 800. We have a flight director. So 550, I'd say. 550 for our minimums. Then capture at flight level 048. 160 knots. In case of a failed one, a right hand turn to a group. I think. I hope I read this correctly. ILS is 169 of 109.3 with a course of 169. Do we have to set that here, or is it VHF? We have our ILS right there. Oh, I think it's completely managed. Can we already see that? 19.3. Perfect. And here they say course of 170, but that's I'm okay with that. Well, that is our arrival information. Straight into the sun. So let's start our descent at Iptal, and our first is, let's set it already to 100. I clicked something. Oh yeah, okay. 100 for now. Oh. Thank you. It doesn't help anything. That's a well-known quirk of FS24, and it's not really being picked up by development. So shout it out on the forums because it worked perfectly in 2020. We could easily also have like the traced light particles showing a beautiful orange effect, but we don't have it here yet. So also, like flight dynamics, I must say, both the PMDG 737 and the Fenix A3 series are really matched. Beautiful, smooth, and a lovely experience. But then, Fenix, they really integrated well in the sim. They fully utilize the features that it has to offer so smoothly. So that's a win for me. And I think there's lots of news coming out lately from the PMDG development team. And it makes sense because they are working on many overhauls and new projects. So I think that's will possibly remain their core focus, but if they have some resources left, then they could make for a smoother integration with the FS24 systems. I think then you would attract a much wider audience, and that could spark more interest for how beautiful our community can be. So grateful to all these developers that are making beautiful stuff for the
TAM
sim.
341, contact Curitiba Center on 125.4.
Switching to Curitiba Center on 125.4, TAM 341. Curitiba Center, TAM 341. Good evening with you, flight level 260.
TAM 341 in Curitiba Center identified. Boa noite.
LATAM 341 ready for descent.
TAM 341, stay ready for what?
I'm ready for the descent, LATAM 341. Not sure what the normal procedure would be.
TAM 341, descend via Octal 2 Alpha to 5500 IBDAL, transition into Sao Paulo, QNH 1017.
That's quite generous.
OGTA 2 Alpha to 5500 IBDL, transition into Sao Paulo, QNH 1017, TAM 341.
So we will descend steadily at 1000 feet per minute until we catch our glide slope, which is Over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have begun our approach to Congonhas Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts, and note that the use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Even though the lighting is a bit intense now, I assume that would make for a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful approach in Sao Paulo. And this is my first time arriving there in FS24. So I'm excited and eager to see. And tomorrow probably I will try a flight from Oslo or Trondheim to Tromsø, because I'm cursed on that route. Every time when I want to fly it, something happens. Either a wasm crash or a failure on my side. But I tried like at least 15 times in 24. I never made it to Tromsø. So that could be a challenge. I certainly think there is like a curse or something, but I need to finally and there we go, exactly at the point we will reach our VNAV profile. How clever. Beautiful systems here. Terribly sorry for the headlight here. Hope this makes it a bit better. And there's no rush now. We are fully prepared. Everything is set. We're on our glide slope, on our VNAV, and only beautiful views from here. Birds don't fly at this altitude, so yeah. Chance of failure is 0.0001. Does sound like fun though, to stimulate a bird strike. And I think this Fenix might be the right aircraft for it, because from what I've heard it's pretty neatly modeled. Oh wow, that's like a man-made, so there must be a dam here, like somewhere, I guess. Is it there? Maybe there. Huge project. Here too. That's something about Brazil and development in forested areas. But I guess that's just humanity. We do it everywhere. And I'm not saying it's good or bad, because it also is part of evolution. And with this new environment comes a new ecosystem. And there are places where...
TAM 341, contact Sao Paulo Control on 119.05.
where it's really thriving and beneficial to both aquatic species and
Contacting Sao Paulo Control on 119.05, TAM 341.
coastal communities, and I really like to see that symbiosis, as long as it's like somewhat
Sao
sustainable.
Paulo Control, TAM 341. Good evening, descending flight level 180 for 5500.
You could just see that we are almost entering a new air layer.
TAM
Hard to say.
341, Sao Paulo Control, identified. Good evening, cleared KOMGU transition. Expect the ILS X-ray runway 17 right approach into Sao Paulo.
Beautiful. So we're about to surf the clouds here.
Cleared COMQ transition. Expecting ILS X-ray runway 17 right approach into Sao Paulo. TAM 341.
Isn't that amazing? Just like real life. It always gets a bit bumpy when you reach the cloud layer, like the lowest cloud layer. So much happening here. Okay. We're about to make our turn. Cabin crew is seated for landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
So, I guess it's not like the A350 where you can start your approach phase ahead of time. So we'll just see what happens. I must admit I'm not very experienced in the Fenix, basically all A320s. But I was teeny little simmer, like I think 8 years old. Father of a friend of mine used to work in Sao Paulo, and every time when he got back in the Netherlands, he brought me these dry banana candies from Brazil, and I thought they were really delicious. And also he gave me, because back then it was not as, like, fruits were not as available in the Netherlands as they are right now, but he brought me my first passion fruit. So I have very good memories of that, and yeah, I wonder if it's really, if I dare one day, if it feels like how I imagined it to be. And I think it is. I had it too with many places in Asia. I've been to India, Thailand, I've been to Tanzania, many places in the world. And somehow, intuition is a thing. Look at the projects here. Oh my. This must be like all a reserve to supply Sao Paulo. I hope it's not too contaminated. So, here we are. With a QNH of 1017.
Copy, Captain. I will ensure the crew checks that everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts.
Wow. Thank you. Didn't ask for that.
Ladies
but,
and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Sao Paulo. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seatbelts. Our assigned gate is Terminal 1, Gate 1. The current weather in Sao Paulo is warm, so we hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil.
Beautiful. Very sorry, but this... I think South America might be one of the most beautiful places to fly in the world. In the sim, at least. Southeast Asia is also wonderful, but unfortunately it's been quite underdeveloped by Asobo for maybe valid reasons, but this... Oh, big ass power plant. There's the dam. Maybe that's... Is it a coal plant? Huge as canal. Let's see if we can already have a visual on our lovely little airport. So, what is happening here at Disco? Let's just get rid of it. Just like so. We have more than enough. VNAV. Do we have a descent? I want to. Can I? Because it's set right here.
TAM 341, descend altitude 4700 feet, cleared for the ILS runway 17 right approach via KOM GU, QNH 1017.
Approach speed 130, let's do 135.
4700 feet, cleared for the ILS runway 17 right approach via KOM GU, QNH 1017, TAM 341.
There we go. And with that, slats and flaps. Wow. Okay. $135. And arm our approach. Now let me lose some speed, please. Because we're pretty high. Quite high, actually.
TAM 341, contact Sao Paulo Tower on 127.15.
It doesn't let me. Let me do it like this. Come on. Please.
Switching to Sao Paulo Tower on 127.15, TAM 341.
This might be a reject, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely not sure if we will make it.
341, Good evening, established on the ILS runway 17
So
right
let me
approach.
set gear down and flaps 3 position to see if that helps us slowing down.
TAM 341, Campo de Marte Tower, roger.
Come on. Oh my god, we didn't capture it. We're quite high. I will do one try to see if I can manually get this thing moving.
Traffic.
Yeah, very well. So we have full gear, full flaps and gear.
2,500.
I think we can make it. And we are speeding, but in the end we will flare a bit, and then hopefully we'll get it. Okay, focus. Feet on my rudders. They are new, so I never had used that before in my life. Wow. Yes, there is our VNAV, but not our ILS. And we're in profile. Enough room for us to slow down. Oh. Okay. Captured.
500.
Yep. 2 on 2. Amazing. Oh. That's what I remember from 2020. It's even more beautiful. A little bit nose up. To right, to red. And
500.
Approaching runway 17 right.
Yes. We're having some
400.
turbulence from all the buildings around us here. Traffic is
300.
nicely waiting for us. I will now start tracking the dots on the
200.
runway and go full visual.
200.
Yep. Eyes on the horizon
40. 30.
and the
20.
retard. Nose up. Oh,
Pitch.
too much.
Pitch. 10.
It's
Don't say
oh, she doesn't want to. She
Pitch.
floats.
Pitch.
Let's try if we can make it. Terribly sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That should not have been like that. Like so, please. And yes. Ooh. Oh, forget. I have rudders here. Yep. Okay. Nose, sticky nose, difficult, and yeah, not the best, but a beautiful approach. Ooh.
TAM 341, welcome to Sao Paulo.
Thank
Exit
you.
at India if able. Contact ground on 121.9er.
So, I'm so sorry. That was definitely not a good landing. She
Exit
just
at India
didn't
able.
want to
Switching to
drop.
ground on 121.9er, TAM 341.
So that I think I didn't have my V
Sao
speeds
Paulo ground,
correct.
TAM 341. Good evening, cleared of runway. Ready
Or
to
like-
taxi to the gate.
My approach speed. But hey, we are here.
TAM
With,
341. Sao Paulo ground. Taxi to Terminal 1. Gate 1. Via Lima. Mike. November. Good day.
Oop, pay attention. Sorry. We have a very enthusiastic plane over there. And a nice arrival coming in. Oh.
Terminal 1, Gate 1 via Lima, Mike, November. Good day, TAM 341.
Let's see. Probably much better than. Ooh! Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sao Paulo. Did you know that Sao Paulo is the largest city in Brazil and one of the largest in the world? Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil. The local time is 6:03 p.m.
But I thought like my approach speed here was 135. I guess I was wrong. So next time I will 130. Ooh, so back-to-back arrival. If one of you knows, please tell me. Wow, we have a go around. I want to check. Let me see. Ooh, sorry. Gulf Airlines. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful places to fly into in Sim. I will, after this, of course, do a little reading on how you actually land this plane, what speeds are valid, and basically a full course on how to read your instruments. Because I did do a detent of my throttle full to idle and a flare starting at 20 feet above at 135. So not sure, and I think at only 120 she started to lower onto the runway. Thank God I recorded it so I can review it all. Oh wow. Gate 1, Terminal 1. Oh, that's easy to remember. Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with LATAM. I hope you, didn't receive sore neck or any pains, because this pilot is just pretending to be driving a bus. Terribly sorry about that. Okay, let's turn in. Slowly. Oh, those rudders are quite difficult. What do I need to do? What's that? Is that like I'm already too far now, right? Will it appear? I'm not sure how to read that. Maybe to the left? Well, let's just give it a break. Set up parking brakes. I didn't start my APU. Very sorry about that. Because I can only get my ground power unit when I set my chugs. Let me see. Can I? Meanwhile, oh, okay. So A319, 738, Embraer, A320. Oh, it's 5 more. It's like 5 centimeters. Let's do that. Come. Oh. And that must be perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ready. APU bleed is on. Engine 2 and engine 1. Let's turn them off. Our beacon light can come Yes, definitely request a deboarding, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at the gate. Please make sure to collect all your personal belongings. On behalf of all of us at LATAM Brazil, thank you for flying with us. Welcome to Sao Paulo.
Seatbelts already off, perfect. I think I also want to deplane myself, can I? Here, ladies and gentlemen, make way. Captain is coming. Please don't be mad at me for our somewhat horrible arrival. Oh. And jump. Oh, that's not bad at all. Don't really know what the red light is for. Maybe it's like green, go, orange, almost, red, stop. And then above there, like this, is to the left, to the right. Not sure. Learn how to read. Well, but here we are, we made it. And we're still alive. Welcome to Sao Paulo. I wish I was there in real life. But while some general aviation is moving... Ah, there they go. Happy little campers. I bid you all a good night, and I will prepare for my next flight. Thanks for watching, if you did, and hope to see you again. Bye.